XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide, brought to you by the new Droid Razr M by Motorola. I am Morgan Webb.
That's right, and I am Blair Herter. We are coming to you from Universal City Walk right here in Los Angeles.
Over the next hour, we're going to show you the best gadgets, the coolest tech, and the hottest games around.
That's right, whether it's a bleeding edge TV that'll totally transform your living room, thank you very much, or a bunch of gadgets to help you survive the apocalypse, we have got you covered.
Yeah, and all of this stuff is available right now. The future is here already, so we're going to show you how to get it.
Yeah, case in point, actually, if we wanted to get in shape right now, we could run on the beach with an iPod.
Yeah, if we were working out in 2008, fortunately, Kristen Adams is here to show you how to take your workout to the next level.
Interactivity blended with real result-oriented workouts is the future of fitness. Don't fear the burn, embrace it. We have the gear that will help give you better motivation and better results. And it all starts with a shoe. Nike's LeBron X Plus are modeled after the King's personal footwear. Now available to the public, the LeBron X Plus are fully customizable. So now you can sport anything from LeBron's team colors to your team colors. With the Sport Pack add-on, you can measure things like your highest jump, average jump height, steps per second, and quickest moments, all earning you Nike Fuel points to compete on Nike's leaderboard. At $270, the Nike LeBron X Plus are a slam dunk. Nike Plus Connect is the ultimate console training experience. It combines Nike's innovative training style with the fun and convenience of the Connect. It offers a challenge for all skill levels and allows you to create your own personal fitness program. And it knows when you're cheating, so keep those knees up. The Nexersis Pro brings you all the fun of going toe-to-toe with MMA fighter Chael Sonnen without the trip to the emergency room. This MMA training simulator provides a full, intense fitness regimen. It's fully endorsed by Sonnen himself and hip-hop mogul RZA. This beast of a unit comes with over 100 instructional videos and focuses on MMA and boxing-inspired training with heavy cardio and kicking. The Pro unit also measures power, accuracy, reaction time, strike count, heart rate, and your caloric burn. It comes with a hefty price tag of $69.95, but that's a small price to pay for your very own personal MMA trainer. Now let's get you into a hard body and a sharp mind. This carbon fiber masterpiece is the pinnacle of style and substance. The Cyclot was inspired by unicycles from the 1800s, as you can see by its single-wheel, two-horn design. But the Italian design team reinvented the unicycle in the form of an exercise bike that ensures correct ergonomic posture for a molto comfortable ride. But all that innovation doesn't come cheap, as this gorgeous piece of workout gear will cost you more than 5,000 euros. And if it looks like a piece of art, that's because it is. This fall, the Cyclot is heading to New York to be featured at the Museum of Modern Art.
There's no doubt that the smartphone has revolutionized our ability to never be bored. Here are a couple of ideas to spice up that relationship with the thing in your pocket that you can't stop touching. If you are a loved one or prone to destroying smartphone screens, Invisible Shield is your solution. For $30, you can have a nigh indestructible screen protector based on the stuff that protects military helicopter blades from debris and incoming fire. The Morphe Power Station Duo is perfect for smartphone junkies who find themselves away from a power outlet for long periods of time. One charge can top up most smartphones 4 times, so for $100, you might actually be able to watch movies on your phone through an entire camping trip, just like on those ridiculous commercials. iRig Mix is a portable DJ mixer for iOS devices, perfect for parties. You can mix and crossfade between your iPhone and iPad with 2-band EQ for each input. Fork over $100 and you can be the mobile mix master. If you're looking for a new game to pass the dark winter days, Angry Birds Star Wars smushes together 2 of the biggest pop culture juggernauts into one incredibly lucrative product. It's available on pretty much every mobile platform known to man, and maybe a couple we don't even know about yet. To class up your tablet reading habit, try the BookBook iPad case. It looks like a real book, and the leather binding makes it smell like a musty old professor at an English college. For $70, you too can smell smarter than you really are. If you're one of those Instagram addicts who refuses to take pictures on anything but an iPhone, the Photo Jojo Lens Dial will step up your iOS photojournalism game with 3 new lenses. For a cool $250, you get a wide angle, a fisheye, and a 1.5 times zoom lens.
This holiday season, there is one video game that is the very definition of a must-have. In fact, it's the most pre-ordered game of all time. It is Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Guess who brought a jet to a gunfight?
If you know a right trigger from a left analog stick, chances are you're well aware of the impending release of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The latest installment in the biggest franchise in gaming continues the Cold War tale of the first game and follows it all the way into the far-flung future of 2025. Expect advanced weaponry and the ability to control numerous drones and other high-tech toys that define the battlefield of tomorrow. Returning is the much-loved and lauded competitive multiplayer, with some tweaks for added enjoyment. And of course, no Treyarch Call of Duty game would be complete without zombies, and Black Ops 2 has you covered 3 ways, with traditional zombie mode, a new story-driven mode about a bus full of survivors, and an interesting grief mode.
Zombies. Groovy.
Black Ops 2 is reportedly the most pre-ordered game in history and is poised to once again shatter sales records when it's released on November 13th. Don't miss your chance to be part of history and the future.
Hope you haven't maxed out your credit cards yet, because there is still a ton of stuff to see, like Sony's $25,000 TV, some survival gear, the Wii U, and a whole lot more. XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide continues right after this. Welcome back to XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide, brought to you by the Droid Razr M by Motorola. Now, gadgets can make your life a whole lot easier and help you cut corners you didn't even know existed. Morgan is here with a handful of items right now that are equal parts useful and awesome.
When it comes to irresistibly cool gadgets, you can't beat your very own 3D printer. Now, this is the MakerBot Replicator 1, but if you really want cutting edge cool, you gotta check out the Replicator 2. The Replicator 2 is fast, it makes huge objects, and it's affordable, at least for a desktop 3D printer. The new model will set you back $2,200. It is perfect for prototyping ideas, creating artwork, and generally turning your imagination into something real you can set on your desk. Whether you're making your own 3D models or downloading one of the thousands that are available at Thingiverse.com, the Replicator 2 is a one-of-a-kind gift for any engineer at heart. The iGrill turns cooking the perfect steak into a science. If you don't have the time to stand there and actually watch your meat cook, you just stick this into your slab of cow, you turn on the Bluetooth, and you can actually monitor the temperature of your meat from your Android or your Apple phone. And it will actually even alert you when your meat is done. For $80, you will never burn another ribeye. R2 may have helped save the galaxy, but now his best and primary function is making sure you're not late for work. Not only does he wake you up with his distinctive chirps, cute, but it's still an alarm clock, but he also projects the time straight onto your wall. So now you can wake up in the absolute nerdiest way possible. It's happened to everyone. You're miles from home, it's freezing, and your cell phone is dead. Don't worry, you're not gonna have to fight the wolves Liam Neeson style with a broken bottle, because Columbia Sportswear has you covered. The Electro Interchange Jacket is the latest in high-tech outerwear. It has a built-in heater with adjustable temperature control. It has advanced waterproofing, and the best part, it has a USB charger built right in. For $300, you'll never be without Angry Birds again. The tradition of taking goofy Polaroid pictures is not dead, it has just gone digital. This is the Polaroid Z2300. It's a 10 megapixel camera, but inside is actually a printer. You can print 2x3 pictures straight from the camera. Now you can have it automatically print, or you can pick the pictures that you actually want to print. The new generation of Polaroid is only $160, which is a great price for fun you can take anywhere.
If you're going out of town for the holidays, here are some essential gadgets that'll help your getaway feel a little more high-tech. Dragged to the in-laws for 2 weeks? The Kindle Paperwhite is perfect if you like to escape your tormentors by reading voraciously. It sports an illuminated screen, higher resolution than a regular Kindle, and 8 weeks of battery life. For $120, this is an instant win. Hitting the slopes with your friends? The Smith IO Recon snowboarding goggles will ensure that you're the geekiest yet most informed snowbro at the resort. These super sweet future tech eye protectors feature GPS, trail maps, buddy tracking, text messaging, music playlist, and get this, will eventually be able to tap into wireless cameras positioned on courses so you can watch yourself snowboard live inside your goggles. At $650, they're pricey, but you won't find anything else like them out there. Nothing sucks worse than having to use your smartphone in freezing weather and needing to take your gloves off. Actually, I don't know if that sucks or not because I live in California and the weather here is awesome. But if you do need to brave the elements, pick yourself up a pair of Smart Touch touchscreen gloves. They let you use touchscreens without exposing your delicate hands to the elements. Price varies by style, but you can get a decent pair for about $30. Even on vacation, sometimes you have to bust out the email, and you might as well look awesome while you do it. The Magic Cube laser keyboard uses freaking lasers to project a keyboard on any flat surface, so you can type on a full-size keyboard made of pure energy. Admittedly, it's not the most accurate keyboard on the planet, but a little frustration is a small price to pay when everyone else sits there thinking you're from the freaking future. You can pick one up for about $150. Any activity in the great outdoors demands a GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. Now, I know this little camera might look tiny, but it takes unbelievable video. Thanks to technological advancements, the Black Edition packs in a 12 megapixel image sensor that works beautifully in low light. The specs are insane. You can film 2.7K video at 30 frames, 1080p at 60 frames, and at 720p at 120 frames. What that means is unbelievably smooth, slow motion visuals. This isn't just one of the best cameras out there with a $400 price point. This is one of the best cameras out there, period.
One of the best parts about traveling in the modern era is that you actually get to take your entertainment with you wherever you go. But not all streaming services are created equal. So here's some information to help you pick the best one before you give the gift of streaming. Netflix is the 800-pound gorilla of streaming services. It's a household name. Now, for $8 a month, you can watch movies, you can watch full seasons of old TV shows, and of course, our favorite, you can watch quirky documentaries. Now, it's going to work on just about any screen that plays video. Your iPhone, your Android phone, your iPad, your TV, your game console, you can access it everywhere. For sheer variety, Netflix can't be beat. When it comes to current TV shows, Hulu is king. Now, basic Hulu is pretty awesome by itself. You can actually get episodes of current TV shows as little as 24 hours after they originally aired. But Hulu Plus offers greatly expanded full seasons of content for only $8 a month. If you don't want to wait for your daily show fix, your only choice is Hulu. Amazon Prime is for the TV and movie lover who also loves to shop. At $80 a year, Amazon Prime is the cheapest of the services, but it doesn't quite have the selection of the other services. They are aggressively adding new titles and new content every year, but the real perk is free 2-day shipping on all of your Amazon purchases. Online shopping while I'm watching The Avengers, that's multitasking I can get behind.
Coming up, we're going to head to Nintendo World in New York for a look at the Wii U, and Jessica Chobot has a TV that costs more than a car, plus the best gadgets for your living room. More Ultimate Buyer's Guide right after this. Welcome back to XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide. I'm at Nintendo World in New York, the only official Nintendo store on the planet. And this holiday season, everybody wants what they're selling. Of course, the big news for Nintendo this year is the launch of their newest console, the Wii U. The Wii U allows you to do way more than just play games. You can go on Amazon, you can check out sports scores, watch things on Hulu Plus, stream movies on Netflix, but it also integrates all of your social networking sites. You can comment on all those things on Facebook or Twitter. So this new gamepad allows you to interact with your entertainment in a number of ways. It's got a 6.2-inch 16:9 LCD touchscreen. So basically this is just the coolest remote control of all time. So one of our favorite features of the new Wii U is it actually allows you to share the TV room. So let's say you want to play new Super Mario Bros. U and your wife wants to watch Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Well, you can play the game on the Wii U gamepad and your wife can continue to poison the minds of your children. The brand new Wii U comes in two different packages. There's the white basic package, which comes with, of course, the console, the Wii U, also the Wii U gamepad and 8 gigs of internal memory for $299.99. The deluxe black set comes with 32 gigs of internal memory. It comes with a black Wii U console, a black Wii U gamepad, the game Nintendo Land, and every docking station you could ever want ever for $349.99. So Santa, what's up? Besides the Wii U home console, Nintendo also introduced a new handheld system, the 3DS XL. This device actually consists of two screens. The bottom is a touch screen that allows you to navigate through apps and games with a stylus, and the top is a widescreen display that produces 3D images without glasses. The XL also does way more than just play games. You can watch movies on Netflix or shows on Hulu Plus or even browse the internet on this Wi-Fi enabled device. The Nintendo 3DS XL is going to run you $199.99 and it comes in several colors including Midnight Purple, which is what Morgan owns, and Pearl Pink, which is what I own. While the Wii U and the 3DS XL are set to join the historic ranks of those you see before you today, Nintendo also has a lot of great software coming out this holiday season, including a couple of games starring everyone's favorite video game hero, Mario. New Super Mario Bros. U is without question the must-have game for the Wii U. You and 3 friends can play as Mario, Luigi, and the Toads as you avoid hazards, pound on Bowser's minions, and try to save the princess. And as we said, for the first time ever, Mario is in HD. That mustache looks sweet, sir. I'm gonna send it back to the West Coast while I buy one of everything in this store. Jessica Chobot is at the Sony store with a ridiculous TV that's gonna break your bank.
Here's Robinson.
If you want the stunning clarity of a movie theater experience in your living room, then HD just won't cut it, which is why Sony has released their XBR 84X900, their first 4K TV. So first things first, what is 4K? Well, 4K, also officially known as ultra high definition, is twice as wide and twice as high as regular HD, which means you're getting 4 times the picture resolution. Essentially, you're going from Laserdisc to Blu-ray pretty much overnight. Just standing next to this, I feel myself evolving, and that evolution does not come cheap. Now this 84-inch beauty has a price tag of 25 G's. Now I know what you're gonna say, Jess, this TV costs more than my car, but guys, you're not just buying it for prestige. This baby also packs some serious heat. Not only does it do 3D, the good kind that doesn't require you to charge glasses, but it also has a built-in 5.1 surround sound system and state-of-the-art image upscaling for TV shows and movies you already own. And when you boot up the PlayStation, you can activate SimulView, which, with the help of some special glasses, allows you and a friend to play full-screen multiplayer on the same TV. It's powerful, it's beautiful, and it doesn't get more ultimate than this.
If you're looking for something a little more old school than Sony's cutting-edge TV, then Wired's Chris Kohler has you covered with these retro gaming gifts.
Sometimes riding in a Beamer isn't anywhere near as cool as rolling in an old-fashioned muscle car. Retro games are in. And we've got the hard-to-get pieces of gaming history that will bring heat to any collection. Earthbound was a game far ahead of its time. It predated all of the excitement about Japanese role-playing games with Final Fantasy VII, but it had great humor, fantastic design. It just failed to find an audience when it was released. Now, of course, it's one of the most desired games on Virtual Console. Problem is, it's probably never going to get re-released digitally, which means that if you just want to buy a cartridge, it's going to cost you about $200. A box set like this? Try half a G, if you can find one. Okay, Atari players in the 70s didn't exactly have Halo to play on their machine, but this retro take on one of the biggest modern franchises was actually released at the 2010 Classic Gaming Expo in Las Vegas. You can play it online for free, but if you want one of these special custom-made Atari cartridges, you're gonna have to pay up about $150. Panzer Dragoon Saga is that special game that's not only rare, but also an example of excellent game design. Which means if you want to get involved in this epic battle of dragons, you're gonna have to pony up about $300 for the original Sega Saturn disc. In the last days of the Sega CD, Konami released Snatcher. It's a cyberpunk adventure game from the father of Solid Snake, Hideo Kojima. It was popular in Japan, but never really connected with American audiences, making it one of the rarest games on the Sega CD. If you want to buy one, it'll cost you a cool $250. If you ask some fans of Japanese role-playing games, they'll tell you Suikoden 2 is the best one ever. But at the time, sluggish sales and low print runs made this really rare. If you're a die-hard fan of the series, you're gonna have to shell out about $200 for this PlayStation 1 game. You know, discs, cartridges, it's all well and good, but we believe a man should game as God intended on a vintage arcade Pac-Man machine. It's elegant, it's timeless, the game inside is a true classic, and you too could own one, if you've got a spare $1,700 lying around. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to eat me some dots.
Welcome back to XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide. Right here in my hand is the new Droid Razr M from Motorola. It has 4G LTE and a beautiful edge-to-edge display, which is perfect for playing games. Here are the top 5 Android titles you need to pick up. First up is Horn. Horn is a beautiful third-person adventure game that puts you in the shoes of a young blacksmith apprentice who must free the world's inhabitants from an evil enchantment. The 3D graphics are so detailed, it's hard to believe this is a mobile game. OpenSea is a quirky title that has you playing as a prophet named Mo who is leading his people through simple puzzles. You touch the sea to part it, you shake your smartphone to bring in the flood, and you tap the screen to call down lightning bolts. Grand Theft Auto 3 is, well, if you don't know this game by now, we just don't know what to tell you. This is a marvel of miniaturization. The entire game now fits onto your Razer M. And it looks even better with HD quality graphics and controls that have been adapted to work with your touchscreen. World of Goo is a well-known puzzle game that's appeared on several platforms before, but we can vouch for the experience on Android. Spend a few moments dragging and dropping globs of glue to build structures, bridges, and anything else your brain can imagine. Bad Piggies may just be the smash hit of 2012. Rovio's follow-up to Angry Birds is a puzzle game that has you playing as the little green porkers. The biggest surprise is the high level of difficulty. This game can be very tricky, and it triumphantly tops Angry Birds in the design department. Be a good little piggy and pick this game up right now.
It doesn't take much to be a gamer. All you really need is a console and some games. But if you're looking for a new experience, here are some things you might want to pick up. Sony's Pulse wireless stereo gaming headset Elite Edition is perfect for PlayStation fans who don't want to disturb their friends and family with their awesome game sounds. The sound quality is quite good, supporting 7.1 virtual surround and something called bass impact, which apparently makes explosions sound better. You can snag a pair for $150. On December 6th, a blast from the past arrives in the form of the Neo Geo X Gold. Now, the Neo Geo was the exotic supercar of game consoles, clocking in with a price tag of $650. The Neo Geo X Gold will run you a mere $200, which is how much the games cost all by themselves in the 90s. It comes preloaded with 20 Neo Geo classics, including Samurai Showdown 2, Metal Slug, and everyone's favorite, Cyberlip. If you plan on being stuck somewhere over the holidays with no HD TV, consider the G155 personal gaming environment from Games. This nifty portable briefcase of badass has an HD screen with high-quality speakers built into it and readily accepts a PS3 or Xbox 360 for fully self-contained play. It'll cost you $250, but that is well worth not having to argue with your relatives over who gets to use the 22-inch CRT that's older than you are.
This holiday season, you could buy the boring old standard edition of the biggest games and movies, but let's be honest, we love putting snazzy, extravagant packaging on our bookshelves that don't actually have any books in them. These are the collector's editions that you can't live without. The Halo 4 limited edition console comes with a custom-designed Xbox 360 system, 2 wireless controllers with blue LED lights, a headset, a code for bonus downloadable content, and it makes really awesome sounds when you turn the system on. Oh, and you get a copy of Halo 4, because I suppose you need that too. Assassin's Creed 3 Limited Edition is guaranteed to make your friends jealous this holiday season. It includes a 9-inch statue of our hero Connor posing with his tomahawk. It also has an embroidered Assassin's Creed themed colonial flag, one of the coolest bonus items we've seen since the Revolution, and for some reason, a sturdy metal belt buckle. At $120, it will net you all this, a game disc, plus a copy of George Washington's notebook, which we suspect might be slightly fictionalized.
Remember where you parked?
Movie fans have a lot to look forward to this holiday season, starting with The Dark Knight Rises. Christopher Nolan's epic trilogy draws Batman's story of angst and punching criminals in the throat to a close. The limited edition back cowl set includes a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital versions of the film, and the crown jewel, a badass statuette replica of Batman's shattered mask. It's the perfect decor for your living room or Batcave, and at $40, you don't have to be Bruce Wayne to afford it.
I think this just might be my masterpiece.
Die-hard Quentin Tarantino fans are about to have their dreams come true. For the first time ever, we're getting a definitive compilation of the writer-director's filmography. The Tarantino XX 8-film collection comes in at 120 stones and includes all of his major works, such as Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Basterds,
That's a bingo.
Reservoir Dogs,
Want me to shoot this guy?
Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2,
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Jackie Brown, Death Proof, and True Romance. It is a bloody good time.
I'm impressed.
Lawrence of Arabia is a film that every guy should see. The scope of this movie will make your jaw drop, especially when you realize it was made decades before CGI even existed. Every shot is real, and yes, it really does have a cast of thousands. The 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition features a stunning, newly restored version of David Lean's desert epic, plus tons of extra goodies. It's the classy way to spend $100. But if shock value is your thing, you can't go wrong with The Walking Dead second season limited edition. Obviously, it has beautiful Blu-ray transfers of each episode, but the real treat is in the container. The discs sit inside of the sculpted zombie head that acts like some sort of ungodly Pez dispenser. Just one word of advice, always look in the barn first. Don't be stupid.
Last I checked, 2012 hasn't quite ended yet, so there's still a very outside chance that an apocalypse may still be brewing. If you want to be ready for anything, this survival gear might just keep you alive. They say when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. That's why I always come prepared. This collection of tools by Gerber is literally called the Apocalypse Survival Kit. Whether you're fighting off hordes of the Walking Dead or just splitting firewood, the Gerber Apocalypse Kit is essential hardware. You get 7 tools: the Gator Machete, the Gator Machete Pro, a camp axe, 10-inch survival knife, compact folding blade, mini knife and bottle opener, and a parang because, sure! The whole set comes in a canvas case for easy storage in your garage or vehicle. For $350, you'll be ready for anything. The most important resource when you're hiking or facing a global outbreak of Captain Trips is water. The Camelback All Clear Water Purifier kills potentially harmful microbes in only 60 seconds by blasting them with UV waves. The whole system is right here in this bottle. Just fill up, shake, and drink. I think $100 is a small price to pay to avoid dying of dysentery. Working in the slave pits of our future alien overlords won't be so bad if we have some music to listen to. The Ryobi Tech 4 All-Play music player is the Abrams tank of MP3 players. You can hit it with a hammer, drop it out of a plane, or do a 10-mile mud run, and this sucker will keep piping out all the Katy Perry you can handle. Available exclusively through Home Depot for $70. In the hellscape that is the future, you're only as good as your battery life, which is why the BioLite camp stove should be on everyone's holiday shopping list. The BioLite converts the heat from a small cook fire into usable electricity. A little bit of Boy Scout know-how is all you need to get yourself a hot mug of cocoa and a charged smartphone. Some New Yorkers even use the BioLite to keep their critical electronics charged in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. How practical is that? This could be the best $130 you've ever spent. With all this gear, you are now ready to survive any apocalyptic contingency. So now all you need is a countdown clock. For $3, you can download your very own Mayan calendar app, Maya 3D. Learn the exact hour of our destruction in gorgeous interactive 3D. Forewarned is forearmed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some training to do. This portion of XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide is brought to you by the new Droid Razr M by Motorola. Say hello to the full-screen phone.
Welcome back to XPlay's Ultimate Buyer's Guide, brought to you by the new Droid Razr M by Motorola. Now, at home, you're going to spend the majority of your time in the living room, so why not make the best of it? With this ultimate living room, you are never going to want to leave the house. The Surface tablet and Smart Glass software say the future is now. This cutting-edge tablet combined with your television and Xbox 360 will turn your living room into an interactive hub. Smart Glass, the free Xbox companion app, turns your Surface tablet or any Windows 8 powered device into an extension of your Xbox, allowing you to start and stop movies and check out instant content while your 360 is already hard at work. For a full-powered tablet, Surface with Smart Glass is a great value at only $500. Music makes any house a home, which is why no living room is complete without the iLove speaker stand. The sleek aluminum design will fit right in with any decor. The stand works with any iPad, Droid, or Windows tablet, and for $100 you can be blasting your favorite music and film to your heart's content. The worst part about having an awesome home entertainment system is that you can only use it when you're at home, but Slingbox fixes all of that. The Slingbox 500 enables you to remotely connect to your TV anywhere at any time with almost any device. Want to check the DVR? No problem. Time to watch XPlay? Well, you can do that too. The box itself will set you back $300 and there's a small one-time fee for each device activation. The centerpiece of any modern living room is the TV, and if you want a great value for a top quality screen, you can't go wrong with the Toshiba L6200. This 55-inch LED flat screen features passive 3D capabilities and brilliant 1080p images. At less than $2,000, the L6200 will fill up a room without breaking the bank.
Now, the only thing missing from this room are the games. No matter what console you own, this is what you need to be playing. The biggest hits this holiday season rewrite history, crash the court, and serve up one badass cyborg. Pay attention, take notes, and let's go back in time. Assassin's Creed 3 is the most ambitious game this side of the Potomac. This epic action title runs riot through the annals of the American Revolution, putting you in the boots of Connor, a half-Mohawk, half-English assassin.
I was told you could train me.
Slash through history with state-of-the-art combat and a deviously fun multiplayer experience that rewards strategy, patience, and creativity. Assassin's Creed 3's incredible recreations of 18th century America are unlike anything you've seen before. Now available on the PS3, Wii U, and Xbox, Tomahawk sold separately. Welcome, Vault Hunter! Borderlands 2 is part shooter, part quest for treasure, part comedy routine.
What was that?
Players choose from 4 different main characters that each have their own style of combat and special abilities. Maya wields magical elemental forces. Salvador loves guns a little too much. Zero's space ninja skills are both silent and deadly. And Axton brings the boom. You can play solo, but this cel-shaded masterpiece is better shared. The entire Borderlands 2 experience, from top to bottom, is designed for playing with friends. You'll find it on PlayStation and 360. Come and get me. NBA 2K13 is the best sports title of the year, period. 2K13 beautifully orchestrates a widescreen pro basketball experience so real you can practically reach out and touch LeBron's ego. 2K13 is good for a quick pickup game or an epic fulfillment of your dreams of playing in the pros with the elaborate My Career mode. NBA 2K13 is the closest thing to controlling a real NBA game from your living room we've ever experienced. It's out now for Xbox and PlayStation. The launch of Halo 4 brings the return of one of the most beloved characters in all of gaming, Master Chief.
John!
I'm here.
Halo 4 is a space opera of the highest magnitude, spinning a tale of mysterious alien worlds, exotic characters, and explosive action on a planetary scale. And that's just the single player. Halo multiplayer is a living community of millions of people participating in one of the great pastimes of the modern era, teabagging your buddy's dead body in a game of deathmatch. Halo 4 offers both head-to-head and cooperative ways to play and is constantly rolling out free bonus content on a weekly basis.
Just kill.
You will never be bored. This is Microsoft's baby. It's exclusive for the Xbox 360, and it can all be yours for only $60.
Well, that is it for us today. If you're interested in anything you saw here, just go to g4tv.com/buyers
Yeah,
guide.
and get shopping, because that's what we're going to do right now.